Hey everyone, welcome to another Rote for a Cue video. I'm Ad and I'm on a lineup journey, as I've probably seen. If you haven't watched the first video in this series, go back and do so. I'll put a card up in the top right hand corner if your device supports it. And yeah, so this is my lineup journey, and this is me trying to get better at lineups. You know, the middle center table lineup is the bread and butter of snooker practice drills, and I'm not very good at them at the moment, so I'm trying to improve at them, and starting off with this particular lineup, which is 5 reds, blue, pink and black, and the idea being I try and pot a red and a colour until I get 5 reds with colours. And I'm, as well as tracking the number of reds with colours I pot, which is what's in the top bar of the scoreboard, I'm also tracking my break. And as you can see in the first session, my highest break was 15, and the best I managed was 2 reds with colours. I think it was actually 3 reds in total, but 2 reds with colours. So can I better it in this particular session? I wasn't confident going in because, as you can see, I'm using this far end table in the club, which is the table that has the slightly tighter pockets because it's been set up by a very good player, actually, to be a bit more like a tournament table. It's not quite a tournament table like you know, like they play at the World Championships and stuff like that, but it is a bit more. The pockets are a bit less forgiving than the other 3 tables, which I used to practice on this one a lot, but I decided not to because I wanted the confidence of having the wider the pockets. But sometimes this table is the best one to use because it's easy to film on. So there's a red and a black. That's a half decent start. So yeah, I'm not gonna paint a rosy picture of this. I have been struggling with this particular challenge. Well, just generally lineups. Just struggling with my positional player to get on the red, and then even then, when I get on the red, I'll get on a colour even. I miss what should be a fairly easy pot. So definitely got a lot of work to do before I even finish this 5 red lineup. Just not committing to the shots as well. That one was on target, was just not hard enough, basically. Pretty happy with that shot though. I just can't do it consistently. I need to be doing that shot like 9 times out of 10, and I can do it maybe 1 out of 10 at the moment, which is pretty pathetic, really. That's a pretty good positional shot. Maybe kind of between 2 reds, I guess. Slightly too low on the one below the pink, and slightly too... I don't know, maybe I'm alright on the one above the pink. We'll see which one I take. It's difficult to tell from this particular angle. I'm not sure why. You may notice that the table looks... well, the whole room really looks like it's warping into the distance. I don't know why. I've tried to fix it with like lens distortion effect fixes on my editing software. I just can't get it right. So I guess I must have just not had the camera level or something, and it's messed everything up. So sorry about that. It looks like some kind of warping effect. Yeah, that was a decent pot. I wanted the cue ball back a little bit, but still, that's equal my best 15 break. I should remind you that what I'm showing in these videos is the best of the sessions. So, that was a pretty bad miss. I know the red and the cue ball were quite close, so it was a difficult shot, but I should have got closer than that. Yeah, what I'm showing is the best of the session. This was like a 30-minute session basically, and these are the better of the attempts. So anything you see here is well, with the exception of maybe the first couple of attempts, just to sort of ease us into it. Are the best sort of 6 or 7 attempts really, just to make up a sort of sort of 10-minute video-ish kind of thing. So Not necessarily leaving the best attempt to last either. And I wanted to come a bit straighter up the table, sort of a bit away from the cushion, but you know, still not sure what I should be doing on those kind of shots. I need to practice them, I think. You know, I'm practicing learning my black angles into the pocket, but I also need to learn the cue ball paths from the various angles off the black, or at least a sort of common high black angle. You know, to know what I need to do with the cue ball to get the ball where I want it to be, or at least taking the path I want it to be when it goes in off the black. Well, we got into that a bit too much, maybe. Actually, yeah, that was a pretty good shot. I was a bit unlucky, I guess, that I'm kind of between the two reds below the blue. If I'd just maybe slightly hit it slightly lighter or a little bit less top, I would have been, you know, a little bit further away from these reds and probably had a better angle. As it is, this is a bit of a cut. Yeah, and I'm having to go up and down the table to get on a colour, and I kind of hoped I would be coming down the sort of left hand side of the table rather than down the middle, and well, I probably got the power about right, but just didn't get the amount of screw back, or not screw back, just didn't have my cue hit low enough on the white to bring it slightly out onto the table. Yeah, that was always going to be a tough one. But anyway, that's the 17 break, so that is my new best break, but it's still only 2 reds with colours, so that hasn't improved, but at least my break has slightly gone up. And yeah, also I should say what I'm going to do. If there is one of these videos, it's because I've made progress. I'm not going to just put a video up of me failing to beat either my break or the number of reds. You know, there's no point in sharing those sessions. You know, I had a couple of sessions like that recently where I've not done as well as I know I have done before. So I just bin that footage, if I'm honest. There's no point in putting that up. So if there is one of these videos and you see it listed, it's because I have done my best. So please, I have beaten my best. So please do watch it, like you've seen here, where you know I've got a break of 17. But the session's not over yet. Can I do even better than 17? Pretty happy with my cue action in this video. I've noticed, having watched a few videos back recently, that I am sort of penduluming my swing a little bit, my arm a little bit, so which is causing my cue, the butt of my cue particularly, to rise up and down, and I could see my head almost bobbing as my cue was like forcing it up and down, and I've sort of been working on that the last couple of sessions, and it's still happening a little bit. Actually, you can see it here, it's still happening. But I think it's better. It's getting improved. It is improving. Overhit that one. Got the right line, but it needs to stop a good 2 foot earlier where it did for one of those in the middle. But it's a long pot, but it's not. It's a fairly natural to finish on a colour here, I think. Yeah, it's a good pot actually. Pretty happy with that. And yeah, it was always going to come down for pink or black, and probably slightly better on the pink than I am on the black. But yeah, I think pink is the shot here, and then I can get up for one of these reds. But I have been struggling with these middle pocket shots. Tried to hit it confidently. That's what I've been trying to tell myself, rather than rolling those in, and just keep catching the near jaw. So we stay on 17, but that was a real chance, because you didn't notice I got a pretty good position there. If that had gone in, that was a real chance to get a decent break. Maybe, well, it would have been already in the 20s. So. That was a better middle pocket. shot. Played it confidently, not too hard, but it was right in the middle of the pocket, and that satisfying thunk as it sort of goes in the middle pocket. Another one as well, another confident pot. Not rolling it in, hitting it confident so that the cue ball does what I want it to do. Rolled that one in though, but it went in, and I'm on this red, not as well as I'd like, but I'm on this red. Come on, another confident pot, get on the black. No. Didn't need to hit it that hard. That's unfortunate. Well, not unfortunate, that's a shame. But that is the end of the session, and that is the end of the... Well, that is the end of the entire session. It's the end of the video and the end of the session. This is me packing up to go home. So, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for continued watching. Hopefully this lineup journey is going to get going soon, and we'll start making progress on the journey, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.